Atlanta Cares is in the midst of a 5-year STEM initiative, and this is our 3rd year with the STEM Fest here at Georgia Tech. And through that partnership, we're able to bring in well over 300 children and their parents to experience different aspects of STEM.
This is my first time here at the STEM Fest, and I'm looking forward to coming. I wish I would have known about it sooner. Here with my 6th grader and finding information as far as scholarships, as well as different methods to stay engaged and active in her learning career.
We came last year and they had some great workshops, but they were only able to attend 3. My daughter wanted to be able to attend all of them, so we came back again this year so that she could go to some other workshops.
So through this effort, we've convened this year almost 370 students, 125 parents, and 60 volunteers to come here to the Georgia Tech Student Center in order to learn from, say, for example, the CDC, zoologists, chemists, about what they can do in their life in another like 5-6 years. And hopefully we're inspiring within them a spark to say that what they're doing in school right now in science and in math does matter, and then they can make a career out of it later on.
I think that exposing these young children to what their possibilities are speaks volume versus just telling them. You can actually show them and get them engaged and get them excited about learning.
Well, personally, I have 3 girls that were all interested in science, and science was not my forte. I wasn't very good in science, so I always looked for other resources that I could use to help them search the gifts that they have and see what exactly they wanted to study.
We started the parent workshops actually year 1, and when it came in, the parents were so appreciative because they learned through that experience that college can run the gamut from a 2-year experience up into a research university and advanced degrees. And through that knowledge, we realized that the parents were really, really hungry to understand admissions. What does my child have to do right now, middle school and high school, to actually leverage their experiences to get into an elite school and to get scholarships as well. So this year we have 3 concurrent workshops that occur while their children are in their STEM workshops, where people are explaining to them the SAT process, ACT process, FAFSA process that a lot of our parents were just not aware of.
So far, I found out about several scholarships that I've never heard of that my children probably will qualify for. So, you know, we're halfway through. I'm pretty sure it's more information that I'm going to gain today.
Today, networking with other parents, seeing what other parents are doing, what other programs their children are involved in. Also hearing some of the resources that some of the speakers have shared with us that we didn't know about before, which have great opportunities for our kids to participate who are interested in STEM.
We're running out of space. We're using almost every single room in the Student Center here at Georgia Tech. So how can we actually expand this out? Because we were capping it off at 300 students, and then we raised it to 325, and we raised it to 350, and now we're busting out at the seams. And we thought, well, maybe the good people at Georgia Tech would help us so we could create a streaming environment so that children not only in the Atlanta region, but out in the outskirts of Atlanta, outskirts of Georgia, and beyond can actually participate in this experience.
Have better chances towards gaining employment with the STEM programs, but also it keeps them engaged with learning more of the technology. My daughter is doing exceptionally well, much better than I myself, unfortunately, gave her credit for being able to accomplish in a STEM program.
I think it's critical. Science, technology, engineering, math is critical to the future global economy. And so I think that getting our kids involved and seeing where their gifts are, what they want to really be exposed to, that's a great asset from this conference.
STEM, the wave of the future. Atlanta Cares STEM Fest is the best youth conference in the Southwest. Robotics, aeronautics, and microbiology, geoscience, 3D printing, and technology. Georgia Tech is our STEM Fest site. Over 300 kids improving their plight. To make this happen, we need more funds to enrich the lives of our daughters and sons. STEM, the wave of the future. Please continue to support the Atlanta Cares STEM Fest initiative.